Hello, good afternoon and namaste everyone. Welcome to English class of Defense Career Academy Nepal, brought to you by Susan Paria. So I hope you all, good afternoon, and I hope you have been doing really well. And so last time, which lesson did we cover? We covered two lessons, I know, so far. So the first one was, what was the first one? So it was connectors, and the next day we did, which one? We did a conditional, I suppose, or? And I hope you practiced this exercise. Did you? Hope you all practiced it. Did you? So did you go to the page and practice the exercise?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and do you have any question related to that exercise?
No, sir.
No questions. Are you sure? Are you all sure?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey. So today, what we study then? Today, let us study a lesson that is known as causative verbs. Let's add to it. So today's lesson is lesson 3, right? Lesson 3 for us because we already covered 2 lessons, and today is going to be causative verbs. All right, write it down. Causative verbs. And this is a really important lesson, as you may get a similar types of question in translation also. Translation but the pattern say it's kind of causative kind, right? Causative is verb when you use we'll learn that shortly. Doesn't matter. All right. So let us all begin then from a blank sheet. So firstly, yes, lesson 3, causative verbs. And let me ask you, as always, what are causative verbs, or what do you mean by causative verb? Here, the causative verb. I think you've heard this, I know. Firstly, that way you can relate it easily. Much like noun is known as nam pad in Nepali, you know it. Verb is known as kriya, right? So causative verb is also known as something. What is that? It is also taught in Nepali Bakara, and I think you have been hearing that term for a long time, you know, now. Anyone? Causative verbs, what does it mean? In Nepali, eh? What is the Nepali term for this causative verb? For this lesson? Nepali mean padai huncha, right? Stay out of the house, right? Vismayadi with is exclamation. Pronoun is sarvanam, right? Much like that. Positive verb in Nepali mean padai huncha. That way it would be easier for you to understand the lesson, or understand its meaning, understand its essence and its uses. I know. Here was the Nepali. Anyone? No one?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Subin. Could you please tell me again, Subin?
Karma kriya.
Karma kriya. Karma kriya is not exactly. Any other? Anyway, thank you, Subin, for sharing your idea. You should try again. Try again.
Watcha.
Watch is active passive voice, right?
Sir, karta kriya.
Yes.
Karta kriya.
Karta kriya. Oh my goodness, that is subject and verb. Karta is subject, kriya is verb, right? Yes.
Sakarma kriya.
Sakarma kriya, not exactly.
Preranaarthak kriya.
Someone said something. Yes, who's that? Someone said something, eh? Yes, it's Srijana. Was that you, Srijana?
Yes, sir.
Very good. La Preranaartha. It's Preranaartha, right? Kriya no bhanau, like, because kriya bhanau, we are just limiting it. Let's not limit this relation. So it's Preranaartha. कतिलाई त English पनि नेपाली पनि थाहा थिएन ल त्यस्तो छ कोही यहाँ I don't know what the hell this teacher is talking about, you know. I'm completely dumb. But छ कोही त्यहाँ? Let's hope not. है ल फेरि नेपाली पनि छैन इंग्लिश पनि छैन ओहो बर्बाद फेरि ल अब यो प्रेरणार्थको सेन्टेन्स कस्तो हुन्छ firstly before I begin this lesson I would want you to translate one of the sentences. There are sentences. I want you to translate that into English, right? It may or may not be exact, but make sure it sounds good and it is to the point. Translate. Let me write one sentence. Yes, and the sentence goes, मैले भाइलाई पढ्न लगाएँ. My brother is a very naughty person. Right? He's a really naughty kid. And it is not always mom, because you know mom is a source of love and dad is not here every time around to tell him. So I, as his bigger brother, I के गरेर म त्यसलाई पढ्न लाउँछु. खडा छ हैन, म भएन पढ्दैन फेरि. मामलाई टेर्दैन because mom loves him very much because he's a younger child हैन. अनि अब यसलाई कसरी ट्रान्सलेट गर्ने? How do you say this in English? मैले भाइलाई पढ्न लगाएँ. हैन? कसरी गर्ने इङ्ग्लिसमा?
I made my brother study.
I made my brother to read.
Yes, someone said, I made my brother to study. Other? Yes, Mahindra, you were telling something.
I made my brother to read.
I made my brother to read. Others? BM?
Yes, sir. Answer.
KU is not a translation, it's Nepali, it's not even an English word.
I made my brother to read.
Yes, that's an English sentence. Not bad, right? Any other? You may have a different answer, but make sure it must make sense, right? No. You mean Hatami. Are you even Nepali, dear? You come by that name. Is that your name? You got to unmute yourself first. Eh? I can't hear you. I can see you lip sync, but unmute gara bolnu parcha la. Yes, now I can hear you, I suppose. Are you a Nepalese? No, you're not a Nepalese? Oh, you are. Anyway, so do you have to say anything? All right. Hear from your friends. Sita, do you have to say anything? Sita Mahotara?
No, sir.
No, sir. All right. I was not expecting answer this fast, but I'm very happy with answer. Two of them say, right? No, दुईजनाले भन्नुभयो. ल ठिक छ त answer ठिक छ. अलिकति grammatical, a little bit, अलिकति slight problems है. अब यो causative verb भनेको चाहिँ के भन्छ भने there is a cause of भनौँ न the action that takes place. So in my brother's case, मैले भाइलाई पढ्न लगाए भनेपछि my brother is not a motivated guy. He does not want to study by himself. So I am the cause behind him studying each day. बुझ्नुभयो? मेरो भाइको मोटिभेसन को अरे? Motivation or fear, whatever you call it. डर पनि एउटा खालको मोटिभेसन हैन. यहाँ के रे हाम्रो देशमा कानुन भएन भने के हुन्छ? डर हुँदैन. डर नभएपछि that does not motivate you to do good things हैन. That might rather motivate you to do bad deeds. So fear or motivation, whatever you call. डरले होस् कि चाहे जेले होस्, मैले गर्दा चाहिँ मेरो भाइ पढ्छ. So it means that I am the cause behind him studying. बुझ्दैछ? म भएन भने पढ्दैन मेरो भाइ. है त्यस्तो हुन्छ नि त हैन? जस्तो पहिलेको जमाना के हुन्थ्यो? बाबाले बिहे गर्न लगाइदिहाल्थे. You may or may not want to marry, but your dad or your mother would get you to marry quickly, marry soon. But at that time, our parents were the motivation behind getting married, you know? But these days, I think children are already motivated. I think some of you even may be motivated right now, you know? Anyway, that's not a good idea. Right? So anyway, causative verbs from that कसैले cause गराउँछ. अब इङ्ग्लिसमा cause कसरी गराउने भन्दा there are certain verbs involved. जसले चाहिँ तपाईलाई cause गराएको feel गराउँछ है. So they are make list them, write them down है त ल. Make, get, right? And what else? Make, get, and have. So they are primary causative verbs. Right? Primary भन्नाले the measure. Primary causative verbs. इधर एकदम मेन युज हुन्छ. कज गराउँदाखेरि हैन मैले उसलाई यस्तो गर्नु लगाए, मैले उसलाई पढ्न लगाए, मैले उसलाई खाना खान लगाए. उसले त खानै खाइरहेको थिएन. उ त रिसाएको थियो मम्मी ड्याडीसँग अनि खानै पनि खान्न भन्दै रहेछ हेर्दा. अनि मेरो पाला यस्तरी खाना खान्नस् भनेको खाना खान थाल्यो बल्ल, राइट? I made him to do that action, हैन? I made him do that action. यसको पोइन्ट हेर्नु है ल. सबैलाई कसरी भन्ने अघि हाम्रो आन्सर पनि दिनुभयो. दुईजनाले आन्सर दिनु I remember. So मैले भाइलाई पढ्न लगाए. So I made my brother. अब सबैले 2 भन्नु है. प्रायले 2 भन्नु, यहाँ 2 हुँदैन ल. Made मा चाहिँ 2 हुँदैन. अब कसरी भयो? You said
I made my brother.
Oh, you said? All right, Sujana is correct then. I must have misheard. I'm sorry. So Sujana's answer एकदम correct दिनु भएको छ. अब rest answer whatever those came regarding के अरे त्यसमा answer मा चाहिँ 2 involved छ. त 2 चाहिँ अलिकति हुँदैन है. So Sujana gave good answer. यसमा I made my brother study. भनेको मैले मेरो भाइलाई पढ्न लगाएँ. It translates to this. अब एकदमै राम्रो आइडिया आयो है. अब कसरी बनाउनु? त्यसलाई अरु पनि बनाउनु जस्तै you can also write make a sentence as I got my brother to study. You means right? I got my brother. Or you can also go with I had my brother study. कसरी बनाउँथे? यसको प्याटर्न के हो त? एकदम बोल्नु पनि मजा लाग्दो छ हैन? कसैले कज गरायो भनेर. जस्तै sometimes कसैको व्यवहारले गर्दा we just leave that person, हैन? His actions made me to break up with him or something like that. Right? His action got me to break up with him. So उसको व्यवहारले गर्दाखेरि मलाई मोटिभेट गर्यो उसलाई छोड्दिनको लागि. भनेपछि कज ऊ हैन अब उसको व्यवहारले कज गरा. There is something that serves as a cause or serves as motivation. And you want to say that, हैन? Because you want to express yourselves. And the more you express, the more influence you create around. Right? Love you, right? So अब हामीले पढ्ने जसको रुल्स हो यहाँनेरि है. Make, get, have जस्तो causative verbs हरु we are going to study this. अब अर्को चाहिँ छ एउटा late भन्ने पनि लेख्नुस्. यो पनि पढ्ने. यसलाई चाहिँ marginal भनौँ न, अनि secondary भनौँ न. These are not primary. It's sometimes used. Secondary causative verb. Let or allow, right? Let or allow. So from here, what conclusion do we come up with is that causative verbs are the special kind of verbs that help the special kind of verbs that help us to link between the cause and the action that follows. Causative verbs are the special kind of verbs. एकदम विशेष खालको verb because there are lots of verbs, हैन Englishमा. अनि eat, sleep, there are so many, but त्यो मध्ये पनि they are very special. And you have seen how special they are, हैन? कति special छ भनेर you have already understood it. So यसले के गर्छ भने त्यो cause र जुन action भयो नि, action त अर्कै मान्छेको हुन्छ. Cause different party, action different party. हो त्यो बिच लिंक गर्ने काम चाहिँ कसले गरिदिन्छ? Causative verb ले लिंक गराइदिने काम गर्छ. So they are basically भनौँ न एउटा mediator, एउटा लिंक गराइदिने. So बिएम पढ्ने, बिएम आफै नपढ्ने, मैले गर्दा मात्र पढ्ने, मैले गाली गरेपछि मात्र पढ्ने, या मैले पढ भनेर सम्झाएपछि मात्र पढ्ने. So I am the cause behind BM studying भनौँ न अलिकति sincerely and honestly. So BM को action र म cause को बिच लिंक गराइदिने verbहरू के हुन्? Positive verb. That follows भनेको चाहिँ cause भइसकेपछि हुने action के. That follows भनेको त्यसपछि आउने action. So are you clear about the concept? Oh, just noting here, or did you actually understand? All right, very good. So then let's start its rules. Its rules है कसरी के युज गर्ने यहाँ किन स्टडी भयो यहाँ किन टु स्टडी भयो कसरी गर्नेलाई एकचोटि हामी गर्ने अनि त्यसले बिस्तारै प्र्याक्टिस गर्दै गएपछि it will also influence or it will also create impact on your speaking है त ल. All right, so सबै कपी गर्नुभयो? All right, is anyone left? Elisa, did you complete? Did you complete? Sai Sukmo?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Okay.
All right. So then let us get straight into its rule now. Eh? Obviously, there are not much rules because we are covering small lessons first. And you can have a small lesson, 1 hour lesson, or is it mega lessons, you know that. So may even take days. कुनै चाहिँ 2 hours कुनै चाहिँ 1 hour so small lesson no so not much rules are used here and it's एकदम छोटो मिठो lesson right I call this short and sweet because एकदम छोटो पनि छ and it helps to get the answer very swiftly because they are एकदम limited rules and once you master them you are sure to score good marks in such topics let's start with rule number 1 अब रुल तिर गयौं हामी अब यसमा पनि कन्सेप्ट बुझ्नु पर्छ फाइनल ल एउटा के कन्सेप्ट भन्ने तपाईले यो कुरा चाहिँ डिफरेन्शिएट गर्न सक्नुपर्छ एजेन्ट भन्ने कुरा हुन्छ यहाँ अर्को अब्जेक्ट भन्ने कुरा हुन्छ सो एजेन्ट भनेको के अब्जेक्ट भनेको के यसमा क्लियर हुनुपर्छ फर्स्टमा हामी है जस्तै हामी कन्फ्लिक्टिङ र के रे यसमा क्लियर भएर हामीले सजिलो पनि बुझ्नको लागि त्यस्तै यसमा चाहिँ एजेन्ट र अब्जेक्ट भन्ने कुरा बुझ्नुपर्छ तपाईले सो व्हाट इज एन एजेन्ट or what is an object so agent means living or somebody who can do the work living भनेको yes one is breathing one who can does work one agent भनेको living हैन so object भनेको you understand non living that cannot operate on its own just a machine हैन this mobile phone पनि can it operate on its own mobile phone आफै operate हुन्छ त no I have to operate this so this is object not an agent but I am an agent so are you people हैन तपाईहरु काम गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ animals पनि त yes a dog पनि yes it can do work it can move from place to place हैन ल so something अब चाहिँ है यो सर्ट फर्ममा है देख्नु भएको छ डिक्सनरी तिर SMBD SMTH I hope you understand right it's abbreviation of somebody and something ल something that cannot work on its own right cannot operate or work on its own ल यो कुरा बुझ्नु पर्यो है यो रुल्स भन्दा अगाडि बुझ्ने कुरा ल लेट मी जस्ट एप चेन्ज माइ माइन्ड है यसलाई चाहिँ छुटी राखौँ यो बुझिसकेपछि अब यो सबैमा युज हुन्छ कि रुल नम्बर 1 मात्र हैन सो रुल नम्बर 1 यस कम्स नाउ सो यसमा के बुझ्ने भने सब्जेक्ट प्लस है यदि तपाईको अब पजिटिभ वर्ब्स हामीले चारवटा लिस्ट डाउन गर्यौं हामीले they were altogether 4 different causative verbs that were listed down at the first place हैन अब चाहिँ के गर्ने भने त्यसको युज भयो subject plus make or have है subject plus make or have or let I'm going use गर्ने अब make or have or let plus के युज गर्ने अब एजेन्ट को केस आयो है तपाईले ख्याल गर्ने यहाँ त्यही पोजिटिभ वर्ब पछाडी के छ एजेन्ट आयो कि अब्जेक्ट आयो एजेन्ट आउँदा एउटा रुल्स हुन्छ अब्जेक्ट आयो भने देयर इज अदर रुल्स इन्भल्भड अब मेक have र let पछाडी एजेन्ट आयो भने के गर्ने त है that is our question सो यस्तो आयो भने तपाईले अब यसमा चाहिँ आउने verb चाहिँ कुन राख्ने the verb that follows after this must be verb 1 बुझिन्छ अलिकति क्लियर भएन है ल अझ सेन्टेन्स लेख्दिन्छ नि क्लियर हुन्छ ल अब ल क्वेशन आयो he made me हैन he made me wash the dishes भनेको भाँडा बर्तन है र अब यसलाई हेरौँ हामी let's deconstruct it यसमा के छ त फर्स्टमा what is the causative verb used here made अब एउटा कुरा चाहिँ के भन्छु म तपाईलाई तपाईको यो make भनेको छ नि भन्नु चाहिँ but it can be expressed in any tenses भनौं न जस्तै यहाँ माथि चाहिँ make दिएको छ verb 1 मा तल चाहिँ verb 2 मा छ इट्स go easy chill यस्तै हुन सक्छ है make भनेको छ भने तपाईको make हुनु पर्छ भने छैन त टु वेल नट टेन्स मध्ये जुनैमा पनि हुन सक्छ इट कुड बी makes हैन verb 5 it could be will make future tense or it could be has made present perfect or gesture so it's not necessary that the given causative verb should always be in simple present tense it's not necessary it could be in any of the tenses यहाँ कुन टेन्समा छ यहाँ सिम्पल पास्टमा छ है भए पनि तपाईले यसलाई के बुझ्नु पर्यो ए यो मेक है यसको रुल चाहिँ मेक के रुल हो भनेर बुझ्नु पर्यो बुझिन्छ ल सो मेक पछाडी के आयो त एजेन्ट आछ मी भनेको के हो मी ल take example, me, Susan Paria, right? Am I an object or am I an agent? के हो त मी भनेको म भनेको
Agent.
object हो
Agent.
agent है so agent हो भने अब आउने verb कुन हुनु पर्यो हाम्रो the
Verb
verb
one.
that
Verb.
must follow now should be verb 1 so its answer is really easy was को verb 1 के हो
Was.
was very good so पढ्नु त अब कति राम्रो सुनिन्छ he made me wash the dishes right this is something usually siblings make complaint when especially junior भनौं न हैन sibling makes complaint whenever mom comes in हैन आउनु बित्तिकै एकछिन बजार गएको हुनुपर्छ दाजुभाइ बस्नुपर्छ या दिदीभाइ यस अनि सुनाइदिहाल्छ मम you know don't leave me with her she is के भन्ने she is like completely mad she even made me wash the dishes see to your son can you believe it please don't leave me alone something like this थाहा छ मलाई भाडा पनि माझ्नु लगाएले भनेको म आफै इन्ट्रेस्टेड थिइन but she made me or he made me हैन so causative verbs यस्तो बेलामा युज हुने टर्म really simple है तर बोल्दाखेरि it creates good impact remember that कतिमा बोल्दाखेरि आउँदैन के कसरी बोल्ने alright so clear about this it's really easy lesson है ल good so now oh my god not again alright let's forget it yes अर्को लेखौँ अब she will get him no get को छैन अहिले है यहाँ she will have him behave properly राम्ररी अलिकति बानी चाहिँ उले गराइ छाड्छ हैन अलिक बेउरा खुस्केको छ तर चिन्ता नगर उ भएपछि त्यसको बेउरा सिधा सिधा हुन्छ you will be straight person यो भनेको चाहिँ है सो अब यसमा के छ what is our causative verb here हाम्रो causative verb के हो यहाँ hold on it looks dirty let me clean it up first hold on it looks better now यसको हाम्रो causative verb के हो अब what is our causative verb here our causative verb is have हो ल माथि भयो जस्तै this is in simple future tense but there is no need to panic same हो यो have के also right it goes with the same word so अब have पछाडी him भनेको agent के object
Agent.
right you become agent but whenever you are married there is no more manhood remaining you will be object right so you have to obey everything your percentage so I suggest not to marry anyway for now let's not get into that so it's agent for now right because he can work on his own else it will be an object you know it so she will have him that's behave properly so have पछाडी के आयो agent आयो so we go with verb 1 now so answer के हो what is our answer she will have him behave properly भनेको उसले चाहिँ उसलाई राम्ररी व्यवहार गर्न लगाउँछ उ भयो भने हामीले टेन्सन छैन त्यसको बेउरा छैन तर उसको अगाडि चाहिँ he will present himself एकदम भनौं न in a good way in a good manner all right so next one my sister does not or doesn't right does not or doesn't same thing doesn't let me play with genius it could be in negative form also यसमा चाहिँ लगाउँछ हैन लेट गर्नु हुन्न अलाउ गर्नु हुन्न म आफै भए चाहिँ खेल्थे but my sister is there हैन who forbids me भनौं न to play with genius अब यसमा के युज गर्ने नेगेटिभ भए पनि सेम हो राइट लेट के रुल्स यसमा सो लेट पछाडी के छ एजेन्ट छ भने के लेख्ने हामीले my sister does not let me play with genius भनेको सिनियरसँग खेल्न दिनुहुन्न she does not allow भन्ने थाहा है अब let and allow they are same thing है ल यसमा there also can be allowed does not allow or does not let me play with genius All right, understood? It's really easy, right? A part of subject plus make have late plus agent is equal to verb 1. As simple as that, right? So rule number 2. So rule number 2 is, there are 2 rules for rule number 2, and these are rules just matching. So let's write both of them, right? So first one is subject plus. अब यसमा causative verb हेर्नुभयो भने मैले सुरुमा भनेको त्यो 4 वटा causative verbs जुन हैन त्यहाँमध्ये एउटा मिसिङ छ है. What's that? What is that? एउटा causative verb missing छ. मैले फर्स्टमा 4 वटा ल्याएको थिएँ हैन. Get. What's that? Get. Very good. So अब get को rule है. Subject plus get plus agent. Of a get plus agent time, and say a rule is slightly different. I'll get a little bit. So of is my make plus agent my verb 1, have plus agent my verb 1, late plus agent my verb 1. Okay. Of is magic case when hamro 2 plus verb 1, not just verb 1, but it's 2 plus verb 1. So of example lego. He got me wash the dishes. She got me dash wash the dishes.
To wash the dishes.
He
got me to wash the dishes.
He got me to wash the dishes. Very good. I'm not just wash. अब made लाएर पनि भन्न सकिँदो रहेछ, got लाएर पनि भन्न सकिँदो रहेछ है. You can also go with have or had हैन. अब have को जुनै फर्म पनि तर भन्दाखेरि अलिकति रुल्स चाहिँ ख्याल गर्नु पर्यो हैन. Hey mom, guess what? Mom comes and say what? Says हैन what? And you say, mom, can you believe it? I made my brother wash the dishes. हैन. And mom might get surprised. Wow, did you actually make him? Yes, he never obeyed me, but you made him wash the dishes. Wow, that's good. तिमीले गर्दा चाहिँ बल्ल भाडा माझ्दै रहेछ मैले भन्दा त टेर्दैन something like that हैन यस्तो बेलामा हामी युज गर्छौं. Or we can also go with mom guess what? Mom says what? And you just go with I got my brother to wash the dishes today. Can you believe it? Mom says, oh, unbelievable. I never could make him wash the dishes or something like that. है ल यसरी टर्ममा चाहिँ हामी युज गर्छौं. सो यसमा के हो त्यसमा टु वाश वर्ड. अब यसको अलिकति रुल्स है. यो चाहिँ ग्रेड 10 मा पढाइ हुँदैन प्राय. यो रुल नम्बर 2 चाहिँ यो चाहिँ अब लक्ष्यामा नयाँ अरु त अब तपाईले पढेर आछ. कतिलाई याद होला, कतिलाई याद नहोला हैन. कतिले you may not even care. हैन. And anyway, so whatever the thing is, यसमा दुईटा रुल्स छ. है. So अर्को रुल भनेको चाहिँ हाम्रो subject plus is am are was were right? अरु हैन. is am are or is am are or was were. है. यसको pronunciation was were हैन है. I hope you know it. It's was, it's were. Right? Should I write it? Like this, right? It's good pronunciation because lots of you make mistake, you know. When it's small, because when because it's words, right? Words, not was. So we really go with was and where. It's not where, it's were. Were you busy yesterday? Right? It's not were you busy yesterday. Were you busy yesterday? I was doing it, actually. I was. Mind that. All right, so that was extra information. Anyway, let's go with I continue with the is am are was were or was is am are or was were. And it's I say it. Opposite case when rule hamro made make हैन फेरि made or let. Subject plus is am are was were plus made or let, not others or होइन. है अब लेट को हामी can also go with allowed. verb 3 मा है यो चाहिँ फेरि. अब लेट को verb 3 पनि लेट नै हो. let letting lets हैन allowed. आयो भने अब यसको पनि रुल नम्बर 2 को जस्तै. अब फलो हुने verb चाहिँ तपाईको 2 plus verb 1 नै हुन्छ. This is a new thing for us. किनकि यो प्यासिभमा हुन्छ क्या प्यासिभमा आउँदा चाहिँ त्यही कुरालाई अलिकति देयर इज ट्विस्ट एन्ड टर्न भनौँ न लिटल बिट नट मच लिटल बिट हैन अब यसमा हेर्नु है यो यसलाई प्यासिभमा बनाऊँ त ल कसरी गर्नुहुन्छ वुड एनीवन वान्ट टु ट्राई अर टेक इनिसिएसन यो सेन्टेन्सलाई प्यासिभमा ल He made me wash the dishes. हैन यो छ हाम्रो क्वेशन यसलाई प्यासिभमा बनाउनु त ल एक्टिभमा छ या प्यासिभ भोइसमा
I was made to wash the dishes.
एक्ज्याक्टली क्यान यु omit that too त्यो टु omit गर्दा कस्तो सुनिन्छ राम्रो सुनिँदैन है I was made wash the dish अलिकति के मिल्दैन क्या त्यहाँ सो दिस टु कम्स नेचुरली भनौँ न अलिकति नेचुरली हाम्रो बनेर आउँछ है अब त्यही रुल हो यहाँ सेम हो भनेपछि सरी What did I do? Come on, I don't want to hate you. All right, forget that because you already written it in a copy. Yeah, it got back. Thankfully. So, a number ke thiyo? He made me, na? He made me wash the dishes. I'm answering it. Like passive ma banaउँदाखेरि माथि को चाहिँ passive कै rule हो भनौँ न.
Me को ठाउँमा we भयो.
Sorry. अब यसलाई प्यासिभमा लेख्नु I was made हैन अब यसमा wash the dishes एक्जाम यस्तो पनि हेर्छु मैले I've seen it हैन ल wash the dishes because Lok Sewa's question is full of surprise you never know what's coming ल सो यसलाई पनि कम्प्लिट गरौँ अब यसमा के छ भने तपाईको अरु हैन है मेक आउँदैन यसमा verb 3 नै आउँछ made because passive भयो यसमा let पनि त verb 3 फर्ममा allowed लेट को ठाउँमा गरे अलाउड पनि हुन्छ सो verb 3 मै हुन्छ र यसको अगाडि चाहिँ तपाईको एक्सिलरी verb लाइक is am are or was were को चाहिँ आउनै पर्छ अब यसमा एउटा कुरा के ख्याल गरिनु भने हामीले यसमा हामीले एजेन्ट र अब्जेक्ट चाहिँ देखिनौ है जस्तो अरु बेला चाहिँ यहाँ हुन्छ नि पोजिटिभ verbs को पछाडी हुन्छ हैन जस्तै have पछाडी him छ यहाँ के छ made को पछाडी me छ यहाँ let को पछाडी me छ यसमा चाहिँ केही पनि छैन रहेछ सो एजेन्ट र अब्जेक्ट भएन यसमा इट्स रुल इज स्लाइटली डिफरेन्ट है सो आन्सर के हुने भयो I was made to wash the dishes. Very good, right? So you have to have one of that concept key whenever this thing come, you have to add to your verb one. Same tela passive mode to add one to right? Same with let is happening. Wrong one, eh? That la. So I am not late or allowed I'm not late or I'm not allowed. There's party till late night.
Party till late night.
To party? Oh, are you sure?
I'm not late or allowed.
Okay, so there now. Right? It's very easy. So M sa, यहाँ पनि M छ हैन? So M पछाडी के छ त? अब made or late. And I भने यसमा late as a verb 3 form मा आएको छ. So I भने simply to plus verb happen. So हाम्रो answer के हो? I'm not late to party till late night. You बुझ्यो? Very good.
Yes, sir.
So अब the other side, right? Something nice. So rule number 3. Subin, what happened? Subin's laughing, you know. Are you laughing at me? Hope not.
Yes, yes.
Yes?
I was not laughing at you, sir.
Ella. You can't do that, you know, because anyway. So rule number 3, eh? Rule number 3 is or are you blushing, Subin?
Yeah, plus.
Are you blushing? I hope you're not blushing at me because I'm really sorry if you were. Anyway, so it's rule number 3, subject. अब अहिलेसम्म के ख्याल गर्यौं भने हामीले agent को मात्र काम गरिरहेको छ है अहिले so far it concluded with rule number A, choose A, दुई नम्बरको A लाई हामी conclusion मा so त्यहाँपछि we didn't see it. And अब चाहिँ हामी object को तिर जाने है. Object one is really easy because object मा चाहिँ तपाईको दुईटा मात्र causative verb use हुन्छ. चार एउटा हुँदैन. Agent मा चाहिँ सबै use हुन्थ्यो turn by turn हैन. तर object को केसमा चाहिँ we only use two causative verbs and they are subject plus make use भयो है. Get हुन्छ कि have हुन्छ. है. Object आयो भने अब agent को यात्रा सक्यो हाम्रो. We have already come to conclusion of our journey with agent. अब object को केसमा आयो भने अब हामीले verb 3 युज गर्छौं. के युज गर्छौं? के युज गर्छौं हामीले
verb 3
So अब के युज गर्ने त हामी? यसमा के युज गर्ने भने let me write an example. So she had her shoes polished. You can argue the passive को vibes आउँछ यसमा. The passive नि हो खासमा. Polish, I don't know whether your teacher taught you or not, but this is going to be sort of passive form. I mean, it's the by हुन्छ. She had her shoes polished by her brother. ल त्यसलाई passive मा भनेको चाहिँ ल अब के युज गर्ने त हाम्रो causative verb के छ यहाँ
she had her shoes polished
had
by her brother.
हाम्रो causative verb had छ answer is nice to have she already went for answer anyway ल so have को form छ had अनि यहाँ पछि object छ हैन her shoes भनेको के हो can it walk can it dance no right it's an object or an agent is it an agent
object
no it is an object right so because you know it right अब यो आइसकेपछि हामीले के युज गर्नु पर्यो verb
She had her shoes polished by her brother.
so verb 3 के हो ed है प्राय verb 2 ed भएको चाहिँ verb 3 पनि ed नै हुन्छ के I think you knew it because that is a regular verb is प्राय verb 2 पनि अनि ed लाई पनि verb 3 पनि ed नै हुन्छ so she had her shoes polished by her brother. All right, next one. I got my. Hold on, change of thought, right, Ramesh? That's right, Ramesh. Ramesh got. Deepak's car. Ramit got Deepak's car. Ramesh got Deepak's car dash take away for a maintenance. भनेको रमेशले चाहिँ के गर्यो दीपक गाडी चाहिँ मेन्टेनेन्सको लागि लग्यो या पठायो something like that है in the hands of somebody. ल दीपकले आफै लग्नेवाला थिएन रमेशले त्यो कारलाई चाहिँ लग्यो मेन्टेनेन्सको लागि. So what is the answer now? Take हो कि to take हो कि verb 3 हो त्यसको?
verb 3.
So what is the verb 3 of word take?
Took.
Yes. Take,
Taken.
took, taken. Very good.
Taken.
Taken. Right? Ramesh got Deepak's car taken away for a maintenance. इसको meaning बुझ्नु पर्ने नेपालीबाट पठायो कि रमेशले हैन मेन्टेनेन्सको लागि दीपकको गाडी पठायो. अब that is not Ramesh's car. Deepak could not send by himself. Rameshले पठाइदियो के अब. And Ramesh is the cause behind his car being taken away for maintenance. यसरी बुझ्नु पर्छ है ल. All right, so today I have also posted one of the exercises in the page, that is about a verb. Verb त पढेको छैन, तपाईले हेर्दै गर्ने ल. तपाईले हेर्दै गर्ने. अनि causative verb छ कि छैन I don't remember, because I posted it long back, I know, when there was my former students. I don't remember. ल यो पनि हेरिदिन्छु म होइन, छ भने छँदै छ, नभए अब आज बेलुकासम्म यु विल गेट द एक्सरसाइजेस टु डु है। अनि क्वेसन पनि सोध्ने, खै क्वेसनै केही सोध्दैन, अब एकदमै इन्टेलिजेन्ट भयो कि आई डोन्ट नो एक्चुअली नो वेदर यु बिन एक्चुअली लुकिङ एट इट अर नट। अब एकदमै आरै बुझेको भने त भेरी गुड, आइएम सो ह्याप्पी होइन, आई वुड लभ टु हियर सच थिङ। तर अब हेर्दै नहेरेर नबुझेको भने त द्याट्स गोइङ टु पुल यु डाउन समडे है, विच आई डोन्ट वान्ट। ल अब यसमा चाहिँ यो लेसनलाई अलिकति ब्याकअप गराउनु चाहिँ अलिकति यो रेगुलर र इरेगुलर भर्ब अलिकति क्लियर हुने। ल यो रेगुलर र इरेगुलर भने खास इङ्ग्लिसको मेन भर्बलाई पनि टु पार्टमा क्याटेगोराइज गरौँ, अलिकति यो जान्नुपर्छ ल। इङ्ग्लिसको इज रियली इम्पोर्टेन्ट यु नो, बिकज एट टाइम्स इट जस्ट मेक्स यु फिल लो क्या, कहिलेकाहीँ यो नबुझ्दाखेरि अलिकति आइदिँदैन एकैचोटि। सो रेगुलर र इरेगुलर भर्ब। अब रेगुलर भनेको के, इरेगुलर भनेको के हो, पहिले माथिको त बुझ्यो नि है। अब यसलाई चाहिँ कन्ट्रोल गर्नुपर्छ है, यसको रुल्स कन्ट्रोल गर्नुपर्छ अनि एक्सर्साइज चाहिँ युल गेट इट प्र्याक्टिस गर्नको लागि। ल सो रेगुलर भर्बको भयो। ल सो रेगुलर भर्ब भनेको चाहिँ तपाईँको भर्ब 1, भर्ब 2 र भर्ब 3 यसरी थाहा हुन्छ हामीलाई है। ल लेट मी राइट इट्स भर्ब 2 एन्ड देन लेट मी राइट इट्स भर्ब 3 अल्सो। ल रेगुलर भनेको चाहिँ नाम बढी नर्मल, एकदम जेनरल खालको होइन, सामान्य एकदम नर्मल खालको रेगुलर भनेको। जस्तै कसैले सोध्यो हे हाउ आर थिङ्स गोइङ भन्दा इट्स नर्मल, इट्स कम्प्लिटली रेगुलर, रेगुलर रुटिन भनेको एकदम नर्मल छ भनेको होइन। अब रेगुलर भर्ब चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ तपाईँको त्यही वर्डबाट भन्छ क्या। जस्तै कुकको भर्ब चाहिँ के हो, कुक्ड होइन। भर्ब 3 के हो त, भर्ब 3 पनि कुक्ड। अब यसमा तपाईँले एउटा कुरा ख्याल गर्नुभयो भने के देखिन्छ भने यहाँ चाहिँ सेम भर्ब 1 कै बेसलाई युज गरेर भर्ब 2 र भर्ब 3 बनेको छ है, थाहा छ नि त है। ल त्यस्तै अर्को वर्ड प्ले भन्ने, प्लेको वर्ड प्लेड छ होइन, यी प्लेबाटै बन्यो वर्ड, अरू वर्ड खोज्नै परेन हामी, बस इडी थपे पुग्यो र भर्ब 1 बाटै अरू टर्म बनेको छ होइन, प्लेड। बट इरेगुलर भर्बको के छ भने देयर इज अ डिफरेन्ट स्टोरी यसको चाहिँ। अब यसमा के तपाईँ पाउनुहुन्छ भने जस्तै लेट्स से इटबाट, अब इटको भर्ब 2 के छ, अब एकदम नर्मल भर्खर इङ्ग्लिस के अरे सिक्नेलाई बुझाउन गाह्रो हुन्छ होइन। कतिपय हामीलाई पनि इरेगुलर भर्बमा प्रब्लम, इभन आई फेस प्रब्लम समटाइम्स भनौँ न, नसुनेको चाहिँ होइन। सो इटको अब इटेड हुन्छ त, यस इट चेन्ज इन्टु समथिङ डिफरेन्ट होइन, देयर इज अ चेन्ज अफ वर्ड, एट भयो है, भर्ब 3 के भयो, भर्ब 3 इटन भयो,
इटन
समथिङ डिफरेन्ट क्या अलिकति है। जस्तै कट भन्ने भयो, कटबाट के भन्यो, भर्ब 2 पनि कट बन्यो, इट्स भेरी अनयुजुअल है, बिजार एकदम कट। त्यस्तो अरू के छ ल, देयर आर लट्स अफ सच वर्ड्स होइन। जस्तै रन, ran, रन अगेन। ल अब टेन्समा त यसले धेरै नै प्रब्लम गर्छ स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई, हामी क्लियर हुनु पऱ्यो कन्सेप्टमा होइन। सिमिलरली फ्लाइ, फ्लाइ, फ्ल्यु एन्ड फ्लु। फ्लाइ
रनको भर्ब 3
रन नै हो नि, रन ran रन, यसले टेन्समा चाहिँ दुःख दिन्छ क्या हामीलाई है। ल आज सिक्यो, भेरी गुड। ल अब मैले तपाईँलाई यो बताएको चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि तपाईँ जति सक्दो इफ यु वान्ट टु इम्प्रुभ युर इङ्ग्लिस है, यु हेभ टु स्टडी एज मच इरेगुलर भर्ब एज पोसिबल भनौँ न, जति सक्दो इरेगुलर भर्ब चाहिँ पढिराख्ने क्या। यु मे बी गुड इन इङ्ग्लिस, आई एम नट लाइक ट्राइङ टु डिमिन यु होइन, जति नै राम्रो भए पनि यसलाई रिभाइज गर्दा इट विल नेभर फेल टु भनौँ न अमेज यु एट टाइम्स होइन, यो चाहिँ सिक्दै गर्ने है। सो युर वर्क टुडे इज यु बी गिभन एक्सर्साइज। अब नेटमा एकचोटि म हेरिदिन्छु, छ भने आई विल नट बी पोस्टिङ एनी होइन, छैन भने म फेरि त्यो पेजमा राखिदिन्छु यो पोजिटिभ वर्सन एक्सर्साइजहरू। अनि रिमेम्बर एक्सर्साइज अलिकति इन्टेन्स नै हुन्छ यो भन्दाखेरि, रिमेम्बर द्याट। सो डोन्ट प्यानिक फेरि, बिकज देयर इज कमेन्ट इन द कमेन्ट बक्स, देयर विल बी आन्सर पनि चेक गर्ने। एन्ड इफ स्टिल यु लेफ्ट कन्फ्युज यु हेभ मिट द नेक्स्ट डे होइन। ल सो इरेगुलर भर्ब चाहिँ जति सक्दो के गर्ने, जति सक्दो पढ्ने, इन्टरनेटमा जति युज हुन्छ है। इन्टरनेटमा के हान्ने, इम्पोर्टेन्ट इरेगुलर भर्ब्स होइन, इन्टरमिडिएट इरेगुलर भर्ब्स or irregular verbs for intermediate English speaker, irregular verbs for advanced English speaker. Wow, है कति रमाइलो सुनिन्छ। सो त्यहाँबाट अझै पढ्दै जानु सकिन्छ।
Yes, sir.
All right, ल कति बज्यो खै, अब अलिकति 5 मिनट्समा एउटा अलिकति सेसन दिएँ ल about English pronunciation, एउटा सानो 5 minutes. Or are you bored? If you are bored I can just leave you, you know, because I'm already too bored teaching, you know, But anyway, I have to continue it because that is how I earn my bread, and I can't even deny. So anyway, I have to love it, no matter what. Anyway, so I was just kidding. I love my profession. Pronunciation, English pronunciation. English pronunciation. All right, so world is divided into two different kinds of standard English. That is American English and British English. Our student gradually, our other English also, Australian English also showing its domination, is making people feel about its existence. I know what you say Scottish English also different, but universally, English could standard two types. I know one American, one British English. So we go with that standard. किनकि क्लासिक इङ्ग्लिस त त्यही हो नि त होइन अब नेपालमा चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म पढाइ हुने चाहिँ तपाईँको ब्रिटिस इङ्ग्लिस हो होइन जस्तै ग्रामरको रुल्सहरू तपाईँले त्यो क्याम्ब्रिजको पनि पढ्नु होइन क्याम्ब्रिज अब ब्रिटिसकै प्रेस हो 11 12 मिनिङ इन्टु वर्ड्स पढ्नु अन्य अन्य बुकहरू ग्रामर चाहिँ अब पुरै यसकै छ अब लिटरेचरमा त इट्स नट पोसिबल बिकज दे आर सो भनौँ न मेनी अमेरिकन राइटर्स होइन हु हेभ डोमिनेटेड द फिल्ड अफ लिटरेचर डु यु रिमेम्बर एनी अमेरिकन राइटर्स म्याजिकल वर्ड्सको अरू के अरे उसको के अरे यो heritage of words भनेको do you remember? You don't remember at all. Do you remember that once upon a time there was that the book called Magic of Words or Heritage of Words? Anyway, hey la, all right, fine la. Anyway, so English pronunciation अलिकति के ख्याल गर्नु भने हामी यो नेपालीलाई अलिकति we blend it हैन अनि blend गरेर एउटा स्ट्यान्डर्ड पनि फर्ममा छ जसलाई नेपाङ्ग्लिस भन्छ. We don't want to go with that, do we? No, we don't go with that, right? So English match is your ta bhane word kaile pronounce nagarne. Ta bhane word turns out to be ta because there is no such word as ta in English. Remember, right? So if a boy called Tirtha goes to England, he will be called, "Hey Tirtha, how are you, fellow?" Right? You felt it. So Nepali, like, how do you pronounce this? If you are in Nepal, this is Agantuk Sabda. Right, guitar new yo Nepali ko लागि. But once you go to there, it's a guitar. Guitar, right? It's not guitar. Hey, David, can I play your guitar? That won't be the thing there, right? So David, can I play a guitar? Guitar, right? Something like that. The English magic problem word used now, right? So tero turns out to be tero for them because this is the thing there. They don't have this word. अब आजदेखि ख्याल गर्ने है खोज्ने त्यो टी भएको लेटरहरु पनि आफूले कसरी प्रोनाउन्स गर्दै थियो हैन इट्स ट्रिपल एच एन्ड इट्स ट्रिपल एच टी आर आई पी एल ट्रिपल हैन ट्रिपल सब राइट ट्रिपल बुझिन्छ ल सो नेक्स्ट वन अलिकति यो आर वाला प्रोनाउन्सिएसन है अब ब्रिटिश प्रोनाउन्सिएसनमा जस्तो छ है अब ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश नै छ हामीले अहिलेसम्म ग्रामरमा पढेको चाहिँ So I wish to go by this because British English is classical English. So American English match only the variation of the variation because America, Europe, like Afro-American English, or European English, American English, you felt it, right? Asian American, they have a slightly different English. So British is the standard, classic. I think going by this English won't hurt you, you know. यसमा चाहिँ के छ भने आरलाई हेरेर अलिकति प्रोनाउन्सिएसन है म धेरै आई वन्ट टिच यु बिकज दिस नट अ ल्याङ्ग्वेज क्लास एनीवे आज एउटा फ्री टाइम युटिलाइज गरौँ न भनेर है ल यो आरको पछाडि चाहिँ इफ लेटर आर इज फलोड बाई कन्सोनेन्ट साउन्ड देन ब्रिटिश इङ्ग्लिस ब्रिटमा सर्ट फर्ममा लेख्ला ब्रिटिश इङ्ग्लिस later is silent. Are you pushing the concept? British English right? British people especially, you know, the origin of the place for the origin of English language. अब यसको ओरिजिन त छ र अब अहिलेको स्ट्यान्डर्ड ब्रिटिसबाट आएको इङ्ग्लिसमा यो आर पछाडि भावल साउन्ड हामी चाहिँ प्रोनाउन्स हुन्छ है फेरि भावल भावेल पनि हुन्छ भावल कति डिफरेन्स छ क्या हामीले बोल्ने र हुँदैन बोल्ने है इट्स नट कंगारू इट्स kangaroo. So if you happen to go to Australia, hey, do you like kangaroo? I mean, does such animal exist? When so then, right? It's kangaroo. It's a different pronunciation also. It's not a vowel, it's a vowel. We started the deep going. So the more you listen, the more you learn. Listening जति गरिन्छ त्यति सिक्न त accent पनि त्यो कुरा अब यसको नर्मली अलिकति तपाईहरुको पनि hope you play with that accent and hope you can like switch to that accent भन्नुको लागि मैले आशा गर्दैछु. So R जस्तै how do you pronounce this word भन्नु त ल parody. If it is American, they will call it parody. Would you like to parody with me? Right? But since I go with British English, I don't call it this way. I call it party, not parody. Party. Hey, would you like to party tonight? Right? It's party. त्यसमा के छ आर पछाडि टी आएको छ आर पछाडि के छ
T.
Oh, टी आयो भने that is a consonant sound. So here R is silenced. R pronounced by. So how do you pronounce this word? कसरी भन्ने रहेछ?
Learn.
Learn. Learn मात्र.
Learn.
Learn हैन learn. Were you learning yesterday? Were you learning भन्नु पर्दैन है? Were you learning yesterday? सजिलो हुन्छ के भन्नु पर्ने. Learn भनेर learn भनेर learn is very easy. Right? Similarly, what else? अरु के हुन सक्छ वर्डहरु?
Then organ हामीले भन्ने organ चाहिँ सर
Organ.
Organ. It's human organ. Organ. Right? हामीले there's a difference क्या अलिकति. There's organ. He's human organ. Organ भन्ने. It's a सुन्नु है British बोल्न सुन्दैन. Yeah, several British के अरे talk shows पनि छ. त्यो सुन्ने बानी गर्नुपर्छ है इंग्लिशमा चाहिँ because you want to make it better eventually, हैन? Art. कसरी?
Art.
I love his art. American would go with this. I know गाह्रो पनि जाने. I love his art. I love his art. Art भन्नु पर्ने art.
Alarm.
Alarm. Very good. Alarm. Right, let me write that. That's a good word, right? Alarm. Alarm. Oh my goodness. I'd fainted, you know. If it happened here as well. Alarm. Aha. Sounds terrible. Alarm. Right? So this one is girl, not girl, right? But I can't actually do that, you know, because I've long gone with British English now. So it's very difficult for me to go with American English. On Nepali English, I left it back, you know. I just try not to go with that. But Nepali, well, that's where I go with Nepali, with the accent. Ekdam visuddha Nepali. Even mix one for that, this magic. All right. So girl is girl. Girl, is girl, right? Wow, what a beautiful girl. Right? What a lovely girl. Right? That's my girl. Ah, very good. That's my girl. Right? That's my girl. It's so difficult to pronounce. Keep practicing. English I don't say that English is bad, but if you want to keep up. In army, oh my goodness, if we could have good English, you know, we would actually make beautiful things there. Right? Because army is, you know, they are engaged in international affairs and all, right? And Nepal government, Nepal army, you know that. I won't hesitate to say that. And although it is not the Nepal government, but the Nepal government rank or Nepal army rank, there's a big difference, big gap. I know. The Nepal army is a really advanced institute. And you will be in the world even top people, the top employment. So make sure you could have it, right? So English practice is what they're going to. And if you ever want some tips and techniques, you can also contact me, or you may not even contact me. Like there's YouTube available there. There's up to YouTube here. If listening, eh? Sharp listening, English. If you keep yourself with people who pronounce WH80 as what, not what. Right? Apply the sana mentioning this no. Suppose what once again, the what would not right? So listening to power system. So keep yourself with English environment if you want to improve English, right? So English is not anyone's language. It is the language that has become a language of humans to communicate, right? All right, la, to पनि practice गर्नुस् English को पनि अब त्यो सुन्दै गर्ने English movies are there, English songs are there, हैन? There are English talk shows, so त्यसलाई पनि हेर्दै गर्ने English पनि अझै राम्रो बनाउँदै जाने स्पिकिङ है मैले भन्दैछु भने याद गर्नु पछि साच्चै थाहा हुन्छ त्यहाँबाट पछि खरे प्यान्ट पुगिसकेपछि नेपाल आर्मी ट्रेनिङ एकाडेमी you will actually feel the necessity. If only when I regret now, if only I had like Facebook चलाउनु सट्टा अरूले चलाउनु सट्टा English पढ्दै थियो भने I would be there, you know. त्यो भन्नु नपरोस्. All right, so causative verbs exercises you'll find it there by tomorrow morning. यदि छैन भने है भोलि बिहानसम्म चाहिँ म हाल्दिन्छु. त्यसलाई प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने and I expect some questions. अस्तिको पनि क्वेशन्स कता हेरेको छ थाहा छैन मलाई है तपाईहरुको. If I happen to cross check it and if I didn't find the correct answer, fine, you know it. All right, so all right, did you all understand? Did you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Positive verbs. All right, then time to say goodbye. Goodbye all. See you tomorrow.